And good day, World of Warplanes. You're flying Tironan's Unfriendly Skies, and today we have the XF-36F. And this was a gift aircraft if you flew the missions, which I did, and I got it. So it's time to review it since I have run out of new planes to review. And so we are going to go over the aircraft very quickly. This is a standard P-36 where they added two Mazda machine guns, and they put them on underwing gondolas, and they really upped the firepower on this when they did so, and then they quickly reverted it back to a P-36C. And you're going to ask why? Well, it's very simple. Instead of being able to use the aircraft at 311 miles an hour, which was the production P-36C's actual flight speed, it dropped down to 265. The Nazi government would discover this when they added underwing gondolas to the Focke-Wulf 190s and the BF 109s that were out there fighting bombers. Now, they were very good at killing bombers, but once fighters showed up, they had to yank them right back off or had to escort the fighters with fighters. And this was the same sort of thing. So your speed, World of Warplanes is far more generous with this plane in speed and turning capability than it actually was, which is fortunate because it's a premium aircraft and it can't be that bad, right? But in reality, it wasn't quite the plane that they are portraying it to be here. It doesn't turn quite as well as the P-36, but the gun power is way up. If you take the time to compare them, which I'll bring the screens up here so you can see, it loses about a tenth of a second off a similarly equipped P-36C with the same equipment. Okay, well, that's fine, but what else do you get? Well, you get a 170 six and some additional range, almost 2,000 feet on the Mazda 23s. Well, that's pretty darn nice, and that's what you have here. So it's a premium plane. They may put it up for sale later on if you didn't complete the mission. Can't speak to that. That's World of Warplanes' deal. But it was a nice addition, something to show you, and thought you guys might enjoy having something different to look at today. And it's a great plane in which to bring up pilots since it is a premium aircraft, and you get 20% to your pilot's experience. And that, again, makes it something fairly darn nice, especially when it costs you nothing but missions. Yeah, as such things go, you really can't complain too much. I know some people will, but, yeah, you're not going to get a whole lot of sympathy. It was available to everybody. I haven't shown it yet. Been kind of holding this in my hip pocket until such time as it became available. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing to battle. That. And yeah, it's a rather plain map. You got two garrisons and an air base in between them. Well, that's nice. And then I'm sorry, that was the last map. That's you also have the. All right, we're going to use some boost here and make use of the altitude of this aircraft. All the Beaufighters out here, which this thing can really have some success against. And I'm looking down on the Beaufighter. I'm going to go to sniper view, make sure that I'm getting the best use out of my cannon. And blind them coming in. Waiting for the cannons to cool down a little bit here. Go ahead and, yeah, I still have plenty of machine guns. 230, massive 230 calibers. Sitting here crying about not getting enough kills and I'm ignoring the air defense aircraft. That makes sense. Alright, we really wanted that rocket base and military base, and we've got it. Have an AR-197 on the other side of this hill. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that fight any day of the week. Surprisingly, he didn't survive that. And we have a disappearing plane. Now he's faster than I am. I'm hoping that he's after somebody and I can intervene. Try to add to There we go. Got a flying start out of this. That's a good sign. Now you got altitude capability, you should make use of it. A lot of things you can't get up here. Shooting absolute maximum range. You have set the gentleman on fire, however. That's a good thing. Didn't save our own aircraft, though. That's not a good thing. Yeah, he's just out of range. We are not in good shape here. But we are the only aircraft around, so, good. Heavy did his job. I'll get back and see what we can do on ours. P2A, F2A, excuse me, Buffalo, that is a multi-op. Noviak 7 down here. I am all tore up. And it's showing. Okay. Proper lead helps every time. AR-7. I'm shooting behind him. A little air brake, make sure we don't overrun them, which is becoming increasingly likely. There we go. Take the flaps back off. And we have a Bueno up here again. Could have swore we just had all the... I'm wasting time with this guy and I need to get down here and help. Pretty paint job on that. A standard P-36. Surprisingly competitive aircraft.
Keep it up. Victory is almost ours.
These are very early war, pre-war paint schemes, and they're very striking. Wasn't very long before the Air Force figured out that it was in fact wasting time, effort, and drag on painting aircraft, and it went to a polished skin type of look. And there might be stripes or something on it, but not sure I've hit that guy yet. Rear gunner shooting at me. I'm about ready to stall out.
We'll be waiting for you back home.
All right. It's a showing I wanted to give you for the aircraft today. So we got the Kozadub medal for destroying 5 aircraft from the enemy air combat group after the arrival of the squall line. And you get a token for that. We can always use those. Alright, we killed 10 aircraft, assisted with 3. And apparently I damaged some ground targets. That was purely an accident. And there we go. All right. There is your XF36F Hawk. I really like the little Mazda cannons on that, though you can see the amount of drag that would be generated by the gondola cannon. Do want to let you know, though, that they do have a nice effect. All right. Please remember to like the video, to subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, you can do so on the Patreon and the main channel page on the upper right-hand corner. You have a great day. Be careful out there. See you tomorrow.